This one set to go top line against top line. Jonathan Huberdeau will take his first shift as a Flame on the left wing with Lindholm and Toffoli. Huberdeau sends it across, broken up at center. Here goes Hannafin. Over to Huberdeau, takes a look, passes, Toffoli stopped by Francouz. Good look early for this line. Toffoli again had to go off his skate. Flames have control. Toffoli flips it ahead. Dylan Dubé races onto it, gets around Manson. Tipped high, poke check by Francouz. Works, puck went over the crossbar.
Francouz and Dubé use that excellent speed, gets around Manson. Francouz with that.
Byram again with the puck. Over to Taves, ahead to Paul Byram, works it in. Poked off his stick, trickles towards Markstrom. They score! Jammed in by Byram. Kind of a weird play. Puck wobbling through, and then on the rebound, Byram able to make it 1-0 Colorado.
Well, that's called sticking with it. Second one, he just lets Byram go. Watch, the puck is laying there, and Anderson's unaware where it is. And it just sneaks through the legs of Markstrom. I don't think McKinnon gets it, Rick. No, it goes right off the pads and then the inside of the blocker of Markstrom. But Rasmus Andersson in great position, but he just doesn't take up the stick of Byram.
Anderson's back on it. Now on the feet of Rantanen. Byram comes in to help out, but Hannafin will get to the puck. That shot gloved in. Francouz able to hang on. Misplayed that. Bank pass attempt. Devon Taves gets it ahead. Nichushkin tips it through. Broken up by Toffoli. Got it in front. Huberdeau couldn't quite reach it as that pinballed over. There's it all with a shot. Rebound. Francouz reaches back. It stayed up somehow. Now Stone with a shot. That's blocked by Rodriguez.
Well, Francouz has made 2 great saves already.
Long pass. Coleman off the wing with a shot. Glove saved by Francouz. Picked off. Here comes Kadri. Nazem Kadri racing in. Slows it down. Passing Mangiapane. That one high. Not sure if Rantanen got a stick in there to tip it over the bar. Daryl Sutter, not one to pass on a lot of bouquets, but said he was really happy with the last few days of practice.
Yes.
Thought his team looked sharp. 10-2 edge in shots, but the Avs have the lead. Not anymore. Fired in by Brett Ritchie. And the fourth line ties it up at 1.
Lucic just was not going to give up on this puck. Just to the right of Francouz. Here's where Lucic goes to work. He spots Ritchie. And Ritchie had a number of chances, I remember last year to start the season. Took forever to score. Not winning at home 12 consecutive times. They've had some good teams in there, and you just doesn't make any sense to me.
Bit of a head scratcher, but back to the line. Taves off the bench into the play. Threw it in front. Broken up by Anderson. Puck tipped high. Stays in play. Mangiapane's there. Slides out. Picked up by Dubé. 2-on-1 with Mangiapane. Dylan Dubé scores! Short-handed goal for Dylan Dubé. Makes it 2-1 Calgary.
Markstrom, watch his strength here. Dubé stronger than Newhook, and this allows a 2-on-1 with he and Mangiapane, and he picks his spot and rips it far side. You see Newhook after the play, he's a trailing player. He was arguing, he thought that he was hauled down.
Lindholm ahead, Huberdeau tripped up. Play continues. Coughed up in front. McKinnon couldn't get a clean shot away. Not sure Markstrom might have got a stick out there in the poke check. Connor feeds the puck through center, broken up at the Calgary line. They have numbers the other way. Here's Kadri in front. Dubé stopped by Francouz. Nice save, Francouz.
Then lastly, beautiful pass from Kadri right onto the tape of Dubé.
One last rush on the man advantage. Nichushkin carries down the wing. Bodies flying everywhere. Markstrom makes a save on the backhand. Great chance that the penalty comes to an end. Another opportunity. Rodriguez shot block. Out of the box, Anderson. He's all alone. Anderson, a breakaway. Anderson scores!
Out of the penalty box. Watch his heads-up play. Beautiful tape to tape, and now the patience by Rasmus Andersson gets Francouz to open up, and we have a 3-1. Excellent first 2 periods of the season for the Flames.
Off the draw, Kadri tips it back, and here's Anderson, who had that third Calgary goal coming out of the box on a breakaway. Toffoli, Anderson. Huberdeau shoots and put that one wide. Kadri. 15 seconds left in the power play. Huberdeau to the slot to Lindholm. Anderson, one-timer Kadri. It's going to kick in by Toffoli, who gets high stick in the process. Power play goal. 4-1 Calgary.
Period when to get a power play, and oftentimes it's like you're just not focused. This was tremendous. So great puck movement. Finally, Kadri with the shot. It goes off the skate, I believe, right there of Taves. Right off the skate of Toffoli, in fact. And he gets a high stick right there from Makar afterwards.
Makes the play to Anderson. Cross to Huberdeau. Over to Kadri. Half minute left in the power play. Kadri trying to find Huberdeau back door. Gets the puck finally. Here's a chance to score. Lindholm from Huberdeau, who gets his first point as a Flame. And it's 5-1 Calgary.
Because of high skill, but also patience. Watch how they're going to work this puck around. Kadri, by the way, has been just exceptional. Watch the patience by Huberdeau. He knows that he can't, from that bad angle, attack the net. So he looks around, spots Lindholm for a wide open net and a 5-1 lead. But this power play has just been so good. That angle showed it perfectly how Lindholm recognized that Huberdeau had nothing, so he moved just a little bit closer and opened up that lane.
Here's McKinnon with a step. McKinnon scores! Big burst of speed off the wing, and McKinnon gets the second Colorado goal moments after Calgary made it 5-1.
Watch this. Now, take a look how he opens the blade right at the very end. He gets in about 2 feet from the crease and opens up the blade and just sort of lofts it into the top corner. Nothing Markstrom could do. That's beautiful.
One more time for Taves. There's the one-timer, but the stick breaks. McKinnon trying to rip that one on goal. Fluttered wide. He goes back to the bench for a new stick as Nichushkin takes his time. Side of the goal, Rantanen in front. Nichushkin scores on the power play. McKinnon hadn't gotten back into the play yet, but Nichushkin with a give and go with Rantanen, and it's a 2-goal game.
Gonna come back behind the net to Rantanen. And there's Nichushkin. Rantanen, give and go right back to Nichushkin. He had the option of Lehkonen in front also, but watch Rantanen, just so confident making that play. As I mentioned last night, he had 4 assists.
Myers feeds it in front, and Cogliano couldn't get a stick to 2-on-1. Mangiapane and Dubé. Mangiapane down the wing. Shoots. Stopped by Francouz. Mangiapane.
Francouz with a great save here. Otherwise, it's probably game over.
Foot pass finds Devon Taves up with Lehkonen. McKinnon trailing. Gets the puck on the boards. Speeds it back to Rantanen. Here's Makar. Nice stop by Markstrom, and the rebound goes high and over the glass on a good look by Cale Makar.
Gets a feed from Rantanen from a perfect shooting spot. He goes high to the far side, blocker side. Watch Markstrom read this the whole way and move with his body. Just a nice little push.
Thank goodness!
Yes, thank goodness. What a great victory for the Flames.
Good game against the defending champions. Flames knock off the Avalanche by a score of 5-3.
They want to build off that game here against Chicago tonight.
Golden Knights, some late game heroics from Mark Stone in their opener 26 seconds to go to win it against the Kings. The captain with a good chance in his first shift of the game. Stone on the wing trying to get through Sam Lafferty. Plays it back to Nick Hague. Shot on. The save made by Stalock. Alec Martinez to Alex Pietrangelo. And here is Paul Cotter. Real good training camp. Made the opening night roster for the first time in his career. Carlson looking to feed it in front. Tip hooks and head. Stalock got a piece of that as Cotter was crashing down low. Kessel looking to join the rush. Seth Jones closed nicely on Eichel though and stopped him in his tracks. Domi in transition. Patrick Kane headshot and a save made by Thompson. Cut off by Seth Jones. Eichel looking to keep it in, but Domi moves it up ahead. Having a step is Athanasiou on the backhand, and Thompson with a big save.
And Athanasiou, a ton of speed, gets behind everybody, goes to the backhand, and a good left pad save by Thompson. And Athanasiou trying to get back.
Colasar up ahead, Carrier. They got a wedge between Roos and Caleb Jones. Waugh, Colasar, he missed it! Waugh put it right through the crease.
A bit of a broken play, able to break in. What a chance for Keegan Colasar.
Here's Radish. Jack Johnson lets it rip. Saved by Thompson, caught him in the chest.
First game at home, but the turnovers have kind of killed them here through the neutral zone right now. Chicago's done a good job getting sticks on pucks, cutting off plays.
Jack Johnson into the circle, and his shot Logan Thompson got a piece of, too. Petrangelo plays it, and they'll play on. Smith with room. His shot! And a glove save, Stalock. Smith was sprung up ice by Petrangelo, but Stalock with a glove.
The puck is in deep. It's going to get blown down. They go for a change. That leaves Smith. Good heads-up play by Petrangelo. A cross-ice pass. Look at how far Stalock it comes out. He recognizes Murphy's coming over to cut the angle. Smith can't get in. Challenges. And a glove save by Stalock.
Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane in the final year of 8-year deals. Identical 8-year deals. With a steal. Theodore shot deflected out of play. A good opportunity for Shea Theodore.
Across the blue line. Stevenson with a great feed as Shea Theodore jumps in. Loves playing that offside. That just catches the right shoulder of Stalock. See right at the top of the crease.
Here's Reese Johnson, and he'll wire it in. Puck out in front. A kick in front, and Thompson made the save. Colin Blackwell crashed into Thompson in the process.
Discussion there during that last break. They felt there was contact, which there certainly was. And a lot of it is whether Blackwell could have avoided it. It looks like he kind of leans forward into Thompson, who kind of is pushed back.
Off this face-off, Mark Stone has it. Feeds it back to Shea Theodore. Braden McNabb with room. His shot, save made by Stalock. Saves into the offensive end, puts it towards the net. They got blocked. Murphy's drive, save Thompson while he was down on the ice. Real double pad stack.
Jonathan Toews comes in, a little centering feed. The puck's in front. Thompson's down. Can't do anything. He's just going to stay. Stack the pads as Murphy gets the shot. Comes in from the right point, right here. It's kind of just laying there.
Took the Golden Knights 11 games to score their first power play goal last year. Marchessault with a drive on and a save made by Stalock. Good look by Petrangelo to find Marchessault. Jared Tenorti got picked up off the waiver wire from the Rangers of the Hawks on Monday. Lafferty into the Vegas end. Wrist shot, save Thompson. He'll smother the rebound. Martinez feeds it down the wall. Through 2 periods in LA the other night, the Golden Knights had only won 39% of the draws. Smith trying to stuff it in front, but they turned the table on the Kings in the 3rd period. Chicago Blackhawks, a lot of people thought they would make a push for the playoffs prior to last season. They were nowhere close. Radish with a steal, puts it towards the net. Like Thompson got a stick on that, intended for Toews, but another turnover by the Golden Knights.
And then at the other end, Radish centering feed goes off the stick of Whitecloud.
Murphy with a high flip to neutral ice. Martinez gloves it. Short feed to Chandler Stevenson. Career season for Chandler last year. 21 goals, 64 points. Stone a wrist shot, and Stalock on a shoulder on that. Kane on a loose puck. Seth Jones a one-timer. Blocked in front. Second chance. And Thompson got a piece of it off the stick of Tyler Johnson. Kane looking. He'll curl down the boards. Seth Jones. Tyler Johnson a drive. Pad save Thompson. Rebound loose. And Smith clears it. So the Golden Knights start the period shorthanded. Carlson and Smith, Petrangelo and Martinez out there for Vegas. And a spin away from Kessel. Backhands it down low. Look at the leg of Haig and then on to Thompson.
How they're going to, play. They're hoping to get good goaltending. Hopefully their power play can come through.
DeBrincat led them in goals 3 of the last 4 years. The Hawks have 9 new players on their roster. Toews sends it across. Out of the reach of Seth Jones. Carrier looking to break with Colasar and Waugh. Carrier breaking towards the net. And Stalock turns it away. Now Martinez shot. I feel like that may have hit his own man and Carrier. Stone's passed in the skate of Howden, and then Howden put it on net from a sharp angle. Here's Haig, and he fans on it as that one rolled wide. Stevenson. Howden looking to fend off after 5+ seasons. Seth Jones out top with a wrist shot and a save by Logan Thompson. The Hawks going to work on their second power play of the game. Now Roos again for Taves. Roos straight away with a wrist shot. Blocked down in front. Thompson was there, and the puck to the corner. Swept out of danger by Stone. Roos out top.
That's a third 2-on-1 for Stone and Stevenson, and this time Stone hangs on to make the shot.
Taves feeds it in front. Picked off by Whitecloud. A 2-on-1 again. Connor with Smith. Connor walking in, and he scores! Paul Connor snaps it home in the on-man rush. And the Golden Knights grab a 1-0 lead.
Great play. Whitecloud in front, gets that errant pass. That sends it off Smith and Connor, and you can see Connor hangs on. He's looking to Smith, and eventually he's just going to rip it short side past the glove of Stalock. And Paul Connor's first of the season gives the Golden Knights the 1-0 lead.
Stone turned that one over. Kane the other way, trying to feed Domi. Theodore picks it out of the air. Puck pinballs to Howden. And now Stone up ahead for a streaking Stevenson alone on the rush to the backhand. Stalock got enough of it to keep it out. Carlson works it back to Pietrangelo. Cross ice for Kessel. Wrist shot saves Stalock. Whoa, trying to stuff it in, and Stalock did the full split to keep it out.
Here's the shot. Look at the turn, instant replay. Tries to bring it back. And boy, doesn't get any closer than that. That's all. The overhand will give you really good luck here. It's almost amazing you can't get it right there. Oh, good work, a little help there. Chicago, everybody diving back. Our drive to the finish brought to you by Subaru of Las Vegas. Push the pace here. I think they turned it up in the second. They got another level to put it in the third period.
Kurashev pulls it out of there. Pass intercepted by Howden, and Stone gains the red line. Gains the blue line too. Trying to feed to the Stevenson, who tapped it on net, and Stalock shut it down.
Starting his own end, he just hangs on to the puck and then waits. That long reach just gets it past.
Radish at the red line. Kurashev lost it. Martinez for Stevenson, and that's it. It's a 1-0 win for Logan Thompson of the Golden Knights in the home opener.
New journey begins tonight, game 1 of 82. And it's Sidney Crosby and his line mates in the starting lineup. Sticks are down, puck is down, Penguins hockey is back here on opening night at PPG Paints Arena. Scoop it up for Arizona, and he will shovel it in, and the Coyotes want a line change. It was worked in back behind Tristan Jarry. Letang fires it forward, slides all the way down, won't be icing, good hustle from Gensel. He's got it, back at pass in front, score! It's 87! The dynamic duo, Sid and Jake, 1-0.
Home blue line, take a look right here. And he's able to get behind the defense, and he's got a clear lane to the net. Gensel wins the race to that puck. And Crosby takes that perfect feed by Jake Gensel. The backhand to the forehand, 5-hole right through the stick.
Provided by Point Park University, and the Penguins are back on the attack. Thrown to the middle by Joseph. That'll be blocked, and now quick up. Here comes Zach Kassian with a chance. In fire, save made by Jarry.
Boy, what a great indirect pass there up to Zach Kassian off the boards behind the Penguins D.
Heinen, Petrie, snaps it down low, looking for the tip was Carter. Gostisbehere couldn't clear. It's Jeff Carter, penalty is over. Back to the point for Petrie. Here's Zucker, fires, he scores! Jason Zucker, the blast! 2-0 Pittsburgh!
Maltz jumped on the ice. Watch the traffic in front. Carter's going to time it perfectly. There he goes. Hermelka's looking around, big 77. And Zucker, he's got the stick ready to go on the waist.
And Bob, that is a goal that you hope will go a long way for Jason Zucker, who played only 41 games last year, many of them while he was injured. Hopefully that will build his confidence. Here's a chance in front for Archibald. And PK, as I mentioned, 28 overall, 28 on the road. Another chance inside. Ross Lynette, then Gensel, he scores! It's in! Jake Gensel! And the blitz is on in the Berg.
Team, they're 10-0-1 in the last 11 against Arizona. The Penguins win the faceoff, and a couple of passes later, Gensel takes it off his right skate, is able to press that puck into the wide open net. Mearsy, his hands are so soft and buttery.
Those goals 58 seconds apart. Power play goal, Gensel. And the Penguins up 3-0. Jake, a 40-goal scorer last year, career high in points, tied with Crosby. Malkin trying to spin it in. Again, the Coyotes cannot get it out. Gensel, Malkin, slap shot, stop, big rebound. Lunging for it was Rust. Gensel through the seam. Malkin tried to go to the front. Big scramble again, loose in the circle. Diving effort. Coyotes again can't clear. Malkin creeping in. Stuff attempt is stopped. It's still loose and goes to the boards.
You just never know what to expect, but like you said, it's a tough start here for Arizona, their schedule, and a tough start in Pittsburgh.
In front, Zucker just couldn't get the shot off. Gensel flying in down the wing, cutting towards the goal with the pass. Crosby with the shot, Pamelka with the answer. With 19 goals, McBain run forward, 11th National Hockey League game, ripped across by Gostisbehere. Connor Timmins with a shot off the post. Pass by Heinen will ricochet wide of the Melka. In front, Carter with a swipe at that one. Then the pass, Heinen on the backhand, fire, stop made by Pamelka. Here's Krause. Lost control on the poke check, and the Penguins storming back the other way. Brian Dumoulin, now it's a 2-on-1 with Paling. Dumoulin, fire save made by Pamelka. It was Jan Ruda wearing number 44. Right-handed shooting defenseman. 2 cups with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Jake Gensel leaving it. Raquel, the drive, and it's gloved down by Pamelka. Wants to spin it back, and at the point, it's Connor Timmins. Michelli, saucer pass. Hayton drew the penalty. Wrist shot is stopped, juggled by Jari, and Tristan Jari's able to find it. It's in the gear. Play stops again. All the scoring back in period number 1. Crosby, Zucker, Gensel. His goal was on the power play. Accounting for the 3-0 score. Flying in is Fisher. Here he is. And stopped by Jari, but he drew a penalty.
Boy, that was slick play by Cassian.
Keller. Shane Gostisbehere. Clayton Keller to J.J. Moser. Gostisbehere in front. Chance for Ritchie. He scores.
I heard a post, but it ends up over the goal line. Great puck movement, retrievals. Gostisbehere, he's all over the ice. He's like a rover out there. Pick up pucks all over the place, number 14. He moves over to the left side of your screen, making the plays in tight. There's the post. There's the body of Jari, and then in. Supermo presented by AHN gives you good luck. Look, post, backside, and back in. Ritchie.
And now 3-1 score. Raquel has to deal with 2 Coyotes. Spins it back to the point for Letang. Gets it right in front. A chance for Gensel, denied by Pamelka.
And Fisher's trying to find where he took the penalty. And he's confused right now. Fisher, he's wondering why he has been called.
Chance again. Crosby is stopped on the rebound. Malkin, he scores! Evgeny Malkin. Didn't take long. 4-1.
From the face-off, they win the draw. Evgeny Malkin, the goal scorer. And as the puck goes to the front of the net, there's a big fat rebound, and the goaltender is finally out of position after having to make a stop on Crosby. He's not going to get any help from his defenders. You know, it's funny that you can see Crosby hasn't taken all the face-offs. We've seen Raquel take face-offs. We've seen Gensel take face-offs, which we really haven't seen before.
Tang shot, and the follow-up by Raquel. Power play quarterback has been a good one. Gostisbehere, elevated pass over to Keller. Keller watched by McGinn. Moser, Gostisbehere, another chance. Ritchie dances in, and he scores. What a move by Nick Ritchie, and he's got his 2nd goal of the night. It's 4-2.
Something special. Here they are up top. Keller, the forward. There's the umbrella, and everybody's drawing up high, and the open is, it's wide open in between that Penguin box. And Ritchie's got that patience. It's amazing when you have confidence.
Rotates Krause, and it's across the board.
This game's getting interesting right now. The pace is really elevated.
Pass in front, now to Heinen, the one-timer, and it's stopped by Pamelka.
And even elevate, trying to extend the lead. It's a 2-goal cushion.
J.J. Moser in behind for Michelli, spinning pass in front, great chance, and the save made by Jari. Second try goes wide of the net. Barrett Hayton almost made this a 1-goal game. Russ sends it down the wing, fighting through his Zucker, left it for Russ. Malkin pries it free, Malkin looking, pass over, and it wouldn't go. And then a follow-up score, it is 5-2.
Keep the puck out. Pamelka made 1-2 great saves, but Brian Russ gets that push through, and then he yells over all the bodies, and Arizona took exception. Great job by the Penguins to stick with it. And we'll see if there's any sort of issue with this. I don't see it. I just see the Penguins.
One to the Bell Center Monday. First road game will be against the Habs.
Yeah, and there was a lot of people who thought, look at it.
2-on-1 for Pittsburgh. Heinen, Kapanen, here he is. He scores! Kasperi Kapanen on opening night.
Arizona's caught up ice. It's a 2-on-1 from the far blue line in, and Heinen with that aerial pass over the stick. And Kapanen gets enough elevation on this. It just goes off that left shoulder of the goaltender.
7 seconds ago. Fans that remain will rise to their feet. They're waving the towels, and win number 1 is in the books for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Quinton Byfield takes the opening faceoff against Yanni Gourde underway in downtown Los Angeles. Francois Saint-Laurent and Chris Schlenker are the referees. Ryan Gibbons, Tyson Baker. By a trade from Columbus this summer. Nothing doing for Seattle on their power play. Trevor Moore, a long shot from the wall, is swallowed up. And the Kings take possession back. That will do it for the penalty. No shots on goal for Seattle. Centering pass, Anderson off the outside of the goal. Lizotte goes after it. Heavy shoulder from Jared McCann in the corner, and a whistle is sounded. This is a penalty. Bjorkstrand again to the point. Schultz, a slap shot. Save quick. Looking to cover the rebound. Never got the glove to it, but he got help. He has 11 points in his first 11 games in the National Hockey League. Pass around the horn. Andre Burakovsky to the back door. What a save by Quick, but they put in the rebound. I don't know if that caromed off of a King's skates to help it along. But Seattle is able to break through right as the penalty was coming to a close in the final half minute.
Offensive zone penalty. It took a while. Nothing spectacular here until the very end. Look at that. Fake shot pass. Great save here by Quick, but then Schwartz right on top of the net. The Kings can't collapse down in time to get the loose puck. Good deception on the pass there.
1-0 Seattle. Here come the Kings the other way. Good back check by Gourde to disrupt the scoring opportunity. Lizotte centers. Kaliev right on. Good stop by Jones. Visibly scarred. He still feels like he's right on the cusp of 100%. Only right at the end of training camp. Carl Grundstrom with a harmless shot. And it's typical to see in the NHL penalty minutes begin pretty high in a year as players get used to whatever the standard is. No real change to that this year. Wraparound score! Iafallo! 4 seconds into the power play, and the Kings have tied it.
There's certainly a turnover here by the Kraken. It's a one face-off by the Kraken. Goes behind. Who gets it? And you can see right there, it actually goes between the legs of Martin Jones. And it's just a detail there by Oleksiak. The big defenseman is hoping he's going to get the puck. Instead of hoping, he doesn't.
Arthur Kaliev on right wing. Bank pass. Clark holding. Finding Kaliev again. Moore at the side of the net. Great second effort by Moore after the sprawling block by Adam Larsson. Left wing taken to the wall. Perfect angle by Schultz. Walker flips it to the middle. Off a stick. 2-on-1 for Seattle. Beniers stutter step shot. Quick got a piece. Centering for Beniers. A pass in front of Burakovsky, who recovers behind the net. 12 seconds. Burakovsky to the point. Schultz wobbling shot. Tip. Score! Matty Beniers knocks it out of midair and they wave it off. Played with a high stick. That shot was rising through the slot.
Scoring a goal with a high stick is, as you mentioned, Alex, the height of the crossbar. Pretty good right there. Now, it seems like from that, it's very difficult to tell. To overturn these, I think this is the lowest percentage of overturned situations. From that look, you would assume it's above the height of the crossbar, and the call will stand, and there will be no goal. You can certainly see it comes from a higher position to a lower position. Another look here, different angle, but yeah.
This is also one of those automatic review situations where Toronto can help out.
Yeah, it's not call for help. They can get help automatically.
The call by the on-ice officials remains no goal. The play, however, will be reviewed to determine if the puck entered the goal legally. After video review, the call on the ice is confirmed. The puck was high-sticked in the net. We have no goal.
So, confirmation of the call on the ice.
Start a period off. This time it's Gabe Vilardi. Take a draw. Loses out to Gord. Underway in period number 2. The Kings get the puck deep. Morgan nearly gave it away to Vilardi, who recovers. Follow a wrap chance off the pad of Jones. Schwartz staples Vilardi to the wall and wrestles him to the ground. Follow in tight. Put it off the pads of Jones.
It looks like maybe there's going to be a turnover. Follow, waiting in front. He had to go scoop and get it himself.
Anderson first to the puck. And now Kempe up the far wall. Morgan turned to shield the puck from Kopitar. Now the Kraken trying to get things going in tight. They score! Tanev walks out from below the goal line and stashes it in. Seattle retakes the lead.
Now there's a forecheck and a turnover. I think there was a little stick work help. The spin of Tanev, he beats Kempe cleanly, so that's the one-on-one that's lost. Now watch the sticks right there. It's the stick of Mikey Anderson that kind of just chips it to the top corner. Jonathan Quick is still waiting for the puck to make its way to the front, and then because of the stick on stick and stick on puck, top shelf, near shoulder. But unfortunate for the Kings when you get beat one-on-one like that.
Roy, hip check by Donato. As Seattle establishes the zone. A pass across, held on by Beniers. Shot attempt broken up. Beniers drifts back, starts again. Final seconds of the power play. Wenberg scores! Alexander Wenberg finds a way, slides it through quick. And it's 3-1 Seattle.
Stick involved here again. From the Kings I'm talking about. That's what happened on the last goal. For the most part, the Kings protected the middle well. There it is right there. And then there's a second whack at it. The first touch by the Kings defender, it kind of changes the timing of Jonathan Quick. Look at Quick. He has the stick down, but then when Jonathan decides maybe he has a chance to get the puck.
The tight turn, trying to locate Lemieux in the middle. Ooh, Lazat took a heavy hit up high. Alexiak. Anaheim with 3 power play goals. This is taken away. Could be a break here for Coleman. Coleman moving in off the outside of the goal.
Here's a little miscue. It's just a bobble of the puck, but then passing to himself off the boards, gets it. Watch Jonathan Quick's leg extend right there. Look at him keep reaching. He keeps reaching.
Soucy gains the red line. Wraps it around the wall. Here's McCann off the half wall. Beniers out in front. Big save by Quick.
Visual key that would lead you to believe there was a target issue there. He felt he was beaten on the play.
Coming over from the Stanley Cup champion Colorado Avalanche. There's a 2-on-1 shorthanded for the Kings. Follow moves in, hits the outside of the net with a shot. Penalty coming up on Seattle here. It was a delayed call. It's a hooking penalty that'll even things up.
Look at him jump that pass right there. He ends up breaking up the play. Puck gets out of the zone. You have a tumble, then you have a hook. I know we mentioned earlier, chip it in behind, get in behind. one of the overused phrases in hockey. Another thing, anytime you ask a team how they want to improve their penalty kill, they're going to say, we have to be more aggressive. Well, that was an example of Mike.
Trevor Moore at 5 of them. Clark, left wing. Clark dances across, shot off the pad of Jones, awkwardly with Deneau crashing the net.
Here it is, outside deception. Shimmy shake with the shoulders into the middle, keeps it going. See the edge work right there, back and forth. And there's where he tries to slide it to Deneau. Now, if he could do it again, what happens here, it's so close. Deneau is so close to the goaltender.
38 seconds left on their power play. Dowdy out high, passes to Kopitar, and the pass was fumbled. Larson will shoot to the empty net and bury it. With 61 seconds to go. And the Kings will go 0 on their first 2 home games of the season.
You get a shot block and it works right there. Here's Kopitar. You can see the bouncing puck and he tried to fling it. At that point loses it. Larson wide open there.
If this is any indication, Seattle should be much better this year. Final seconds tick away. And a disappointing homestand to begin the season.
Great representation of the New York Islanders.
And now the first period of the Islanders' new season. They take on the Florida Panthers. The puck is down, and the waiting is over. This season is underway after 6 preseason games in Florida. And alone in front is Tkachuk, and he put it through his legs. He got hit by Pelech. He landed on top of Sorokin. They're still getting them untangled.
Islanders do a nice job of getting to the loose puck. And again, quick puck movement. And watch the Islanders. That strong move right there. And take the man out, but you don't want to run your goalie over, Brendan.
45 seconds now. Here's a chance for Cizikas, and it's fought off by Bobrovsky. Well, 180 feet away, they shot the puck down as a clear. Bobrovsky put it on a platter for Cizikas. This was a good chance for Cizikas, shorthanded, AJ.
It sure was, and that's what he's known for. Gets up there, gets up the ice, and good heads-up play by Ryan Pulock, too, to get the puck, recognize that he's got a player running, and then take that rebound, almost bury it for Case Cizikas. That would have been a good... Not a lot of back check.
Very little, and you knew where he was going to be, so there wasn't a lot of movement. Maybe more with the arms than the legs.
This one pops out for Barkov, and Sorokin has to make a tough save here, as that's a second scoring chance. Raman Salo, the one who breaks camp with the team and winds up on the opening night lineup. Playing alongside Scott Mayfield. Here's Pajot to the net, and he shot it off the outside of it. Trying to go upstairs. As Alex Romanov looks for a way out, the puck poked off his stick and then skating into it, Mahura. Josh Mahura, shot save made. It's underneath Sorokin. He gets the whistle, and then Romanov was making sure nobody got to the net. Colin White was driving, protecting his goaltender here on this play, just making sure nothing happens.
Because why not? Someone gives you the puck in that high-scoring area, right?
Here is Palmieri right out in front as he's falling to the side of the net, and Parisi can't jam it in. Ekblad to Bennett. And Aaron Ekblad. His pass blocked down by Palmieri. Puck picked up. Here's Barzal. Matt Barzal cutting in, cutting back, shoots, and a save made by Bobrovsky as Barzal got popped by Forsling as he let that shot go.
Right there.
Yeah,
watch this. He juggles the puck. Sorry, Butch. I had a good look at it right where I was standing. Really good puck control. I know we know that about Matt Barzal. It's still amazing.
On a direct line.
Off the face-off, here's Thompson. Thompson continues around, wraps it in front. Pajot couldn't find the handle.
Flag got his stick on it. Another win. That's one thing about Pajot. He can win, and the Dauber keeps those feet moving, protects the puck, and gets it right out in front. There's a little stick by Ekblad. I think just interfered enough with Pajot right under the paddle of the goaltender. That would have been a glorious opportunity.
Nelson's pass to Beauvillier broken up. Here's Barkov with a full head of steam. Watched closely by Pulock. Barkov to drop. Montour stripped from behind by Brock Nelson. And he rockets a pass over towards Beauvillier, who handles it. Pulock up on the rush. The puck is there. Pulock to the backhand. Stopped by Bobrovsky.
By Brock Nelson. We just talked about him being a goal scorer, but that defensive play sets up this incredible offensive play by Ryan Pulock. Jumps in the play. Good collection off his stick. Under pressure. Goes to his backhand. Just can't elevate it.
It's his 8th NHL season. There's a tap in front for Reinhart. They batted up in the air, rolled on behind Sorokin, and stayed out. 15 years.
Let's take another look at this. Bouncing puck, and it's going to get past Sorokin and just right across, and Pajot kind of just tries to whack it to the corner, but I think he gets the puck and it goes off the goalpost, I believe. There it goes right there. So he was trying to get in the corner.
Pass to Bennett in the skates, and a nice job by Pelech to drag the skate to keep it away. And now it's Pajot breaking ahead. J.G. Pajot couldn't get a lot on that shot.
They wanted to go 5-hole and play by Salo. Find a hole because you knew Barzal was looking to move it to somebody.
Salo to Matt Martin. Soshnikov driving all the way across Zizekas. Salo. Oh, it's fought up by Bobrovsky.
Inadvertently got it up a little bit more.
Well, here's that opportunity. You talk about the good puck movement, great transition, zone entry, and Salo jumps into play as we
get that pass in there. Quick puck movement from the slot area down low and then out in the low slot.
Zizekas and Soshnikov on the rush, shorthanded. Zizekas, the backhand, save Bobrovsky in the full split as the pass got through for Nikita Soshnikov. It's in 10 seconds, and he's going to have to stay on the ice.
Good play by Zizekas along the boards as he knocks it, steals the puck again. And watch Soshnikov, he's going to go to the net. And see how deep he was, but what a save by Bobrovsky. He's got the big long legs, the flippers were out. Nice backhand pass there, gave the young...
I just glossed over what was happening on the screen. I didn't know what else to do.
Waiting for you to describe that, Brendan. Come on.
I'm done.
It's a proposal here in the arena, and
you could keep your shirt on, though.
Well, but he had it. Do you see his chest was painted? It said, "Please say yes."
Oh, it deflected in. Radko Gudas just threw it to the net. Los Arena might have gotten a piece of it, and the Florida Panthers have found that elusive first goal. Ballsters had it bounce back to him. Ballsters to the net, kicked away by Sorokin. He scrambles and gets back to his feet as the puck played behind the net. Ballsters taken down by Romano.
You have to make the obvious call. You don't want to, but that was a trip, and that allowed Florida to exit with the puck.
There's Barzal cruising, couldn't get to the net, so peels off. Dobson to Nelson. Dobson shot, score! Dobson on the power play ties the score.
Good entry for the Islanders. I don't think anybody deflected it. Controls it. Good edges, and then the Islanders go to work with the puck movement. Dobson all the way across, all the way around the horn, and there's Palmieri in the slot area. Back there to Dobson, and that's just a great shot by the Islander defenseman. Young defenseman, knows exactly where he wants to go. Looked like there was a couple of sticks in there trying to get.
Doesn't count the right way for him this time around. That was good. The zone entry, that's exactly what it was, and they want Matt Barzal to do that. Go in, be shifty.
Coughed up Lomberg off the glove of Sorokin. Wraparound try, and they score. Patrick Hornquist, the immediate answer. 30 seconds later, the Panthers have the lead back.
Around the league and for years. Quick shot, big save by Sorokin right there, and there's Hornquist, gets his own rebound, and fortunately for him, he's got a long reach and is able to stuff it by on the short side. You can see where Sorokin, long ways to his left, and
kept it from Tkachuk. Soshnikov forced it down. Zizekas has a step here. Casey Zizekas, shorthanded. Bobrovsky comes out late. Zizekas pokes it up in the air and then bats it across the net mouth.
No, that would have been a sensational goal.
Then his shoulder, so it's not a high sticking, and then also to make contact. What a play by Zizekas.
Barzal brings it deeper to Palmieri off the post. Comes for Dobson, he kept it in. Nelson now to the net through the screen into the glove of Bobrovsky.
Go down low and then look at the positioning as Palmieri. Again, talked about him finding the holes.
Here's Palmieri. Barzal, Romanov up as well. It's Barzal, turns the corner, lost it. Rebound, follow-up try, Parisi off the outside of the net.
And he was hooked too, Brendan. There should have been a penalty there.
Lee pushed it for Nelson. There's a loose stick, a broken stick in the crease of Bobrovsky. Ekblad playing without one. It's Barzal along the boards. Can the Islanders exploit that broken stick with the extra attacker? Dobson can't keep it in the zone, and Tkachuk will have an empty net to put it away. The Islanders had all the pressure. They had it set up, and Noah Dobson.
They let the puck get by him, and you could see it was a problem there. It was the three of the guys.
Opening night here on Long Island.
goes the way of the Florida Panthers. Sergei Bobrovsky stops 31 of 32 Islanders shots and picks up the victory for Paul Maurice in his Panthers debut.
The Wild and the New York Rangers. Wild have waited since early May when they were bounced in St. Louis in Game 6 for this moment. A chance to get back out and get things started for real. And here we go. Foligno in for Minnesota. Has it knocked away by Keandre Miller. Puck winds up in front of the Ranger goals. Zibanejad starts it back the other way. Ahead to Capo Caco. Forces the Rangers to regroup. Zibanejad, who had 2 goals Tuesday night, feeds it back to the line. And now Panarin with it. Panarin goes cross ice. Zibanejad to Kreider, who finishes a power play goal for Kreider, who led the NHL last year with 26 goals on the man advantage. Has a power play tally here, and the Rangers have an early 1-0 lead.
In terms of what you have to do to beat an aggressive penalty kill, they change sides, they force these forwards to move. Everybody doesn't recover in time, and if all 4 guys from the Wild kill aren't on it, on point, the seams open up. And once it gets through once, they're able to go through it twice. Kreider, who had 26 on the power play last year, gets his first in that spot on the back door. No chance for Marc-Andre Fleury. Tic-tac-toe for the Rangers.
Across to Miller. Miller tried to weave it past Brodin, but Brodin had none of that. Got a stick on it. Panarin recovers in the corner. Sets up behind the Minnesota goal. Long shift for Kaprizov. Lafreniere centers. They score. Fox sneaking in from the point. Beats Fleury. And the Rangers have extended the lead to 2-0.
Finds the puck, and then everybody focused on Panarin because he's back here for so long. Fox gets lost before Panarin finally finds him, or actually Lafreniere, I'm sorry, finds him on the back door. Just a redirect.
In which the Wild nab Marco Rossi with pick number 9. Miller laid it across. Trocheck sends it in. Lafreniere in the corner, tried to center. Panarin's there, and he scores. Second assist of the period for Lafreniere. And Panarin with the goal. The Rangers have jumped out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, you talked about the Rangers finding some life. Seconds left, but it's the depth here. You know, the 1-2 punch, Panarin. Then you've got the Zibanejad line. The Wild have spent altogether too much time defending, too much room through the middle of the ice to slot. Marco Rossi kind of gets caught in the middle of no man's land. Matt Dumba cannot recover in time. Panarin with the patience. Boy, he put one on Marc-Andre Fleury there too.
Works his way over the Ranger line. Pushes it to the corner for Foligno. Golde back down low for Foligno. In behind, it's Kaprizov. Centers, they score! Zuccarello has Minnesota's first of the year.
Top unit elected to stay out. Kaprizov and Zuccarello. Kaprizov finds some ice, and there's no pressure from that short side, so he's able to walk out. Zuccarello coming down. He gets all of this one, and again, where was that put? Upstairs on Shesterkin. He beats him short side.
Spurgeon races over for Minnesota. Connects with Gaudreau. Gaudreau picks up the loose puck, carries out front. A backhander denied by Shesterkin, and another penalty coming against New York.
Power move from him there. And then Fox.
It skips by Fleury. Rangers get set up in the zone. A long shot tipped out front, and they score. Hedl on the rebound beats Fleury, and the Rangers restore their 3-goal advantage.
In the corner, they don't force it. A lot of room up top there for Fox too, and he just looks for a lane to the net. Hedl gets inside of Ryan Hartman. Has the stick free. You either got to put your body on the D side of
He was a great player, and yet he spent parts of 2 seasons in the minors.
And that's probably part of the reason why he believes so heavily on having all the prospects play there.
Lafreniere's shot was blocked. Panarin got it back, plays it cross ice, and they score. Trocheck beats Fleury on the one-timer, and the Rangers extend the lead to 5-1.
On the backhand, slick little play. Yeah, they steal the puck. Panarin steals it backhanded over there. A one-timer from Lafreniere. Panarin, I think there's no doubt about it. He's been the best player on the ice here tonight. Very noticeable.
Golde's pass. Handcuff Steele. Addison able to hold his own. Steele gets free in the slot. Tried to go back to Boldy. Boldy on the backhand. Scores!
From Boldy here. Steele picks this one up in the slot, and he actually looks for Boldy. Wild then crashed the net. Middleton engages. That creates the rebound, and Boldy on the backhand, outweighting Shesterkin. Boy, he does such a great job taking away the lower half of the net. Boldy has to take a step, hold on to it, get around before he can deposit in the open net.
Able to clear it to safety. This will be icing against the Rangers. Nope, Brodin plays it before it reaches the goal line. Taco works out from behind the net. Still with the puck, escapes Eriksson Ek and scores. And the Rangers once again have a quick answer for a Minnesota goal as Kaapo Kakko beats Marc-Andre Fleury. It's 6-2 New York.
To the East final, they know how to bounce back the very next shift. Again, a little too easy on the Rangers. Wild defense has collapsed. Marc-Andre Fleury unable to make the save. Strong move by Kakko to take it to the cage. Again, Rangers on the inside. Marc-Andre Fleury left there to have to make a save. He's unable.
Around behind the Minnesota goal. Blocked and intercepted. Matt Dumba drops it back for Boldy. Boldy waiting, and scores! What a play by Matt Boldy!
Boldy's using Shesterkin's athleticism against him. What a play by Matt Dumba. He draws two defenders. That creates the space for Boldy. And then he just is patient. Shesterkin's aggressive. He's out on top of the paint. He's athletic. He tries the challenge, and Boldy just outweights him. Nice little move here to bring it around. But Marcus Foligno has done what he can right now, and it's up to the other guys to see if they can respond.
Miller works through the middle and scores. 4-on-4 hockey, and 3 seconds in, the Rangers extend the lead to 7-3.
Handle different situations coming out of this. Keandre Miller. Boy, nice play. And then Kreider out in front. Goalmouth doesn't get boxed out again. Marc-Andre Fleury, I'm sure he'd love to have a handful of these back.
The Minnesota will, in all likelihood, suffer their second regulation loss in home opener or Xcel Energy Center opener history. So 5-on-4 with an empty net for Minnesota. Zuccarello grabs a loose puck, moves in, saves Shesterkin, rebound loose. Addison settles it down and feeds the line. And the Wild will now set their sights on the Kings, who come to town Saturday. 7-3 in favor of the visitors here tonight.
Played up the board. That touchback is going to an open corner, and Peterka's all over it. Sends it in front. It's off his skate. Cousins trying a little short shot here at the near post. Couldn't quite get his stick on it. He whips it across to Cousins here at the left point. Makes a nice turn. Open man in front. Oh, looking for another one. Peterka couldn't quite handle the pass. This line is buzzing right now for the Sabres as it's played back to the line, but it's between Dahlin and Samuelsson. Ottawa trying to get a change in here. Dahlin, hello, makes the move to center. Tons of ice as he plays it onto the wing for Krebs. Krebs lays it off. gets it back again from kind of post. In front, Dolly scores! That was magic!
The guy makes a nice play coming up the ice here. Look at the puck movement. This is when it's good. Feet moving, players moving, and then the quick pass. Darlene stays in the zone after coming up in the initial rush. Here he gets in front of the net, just backs off the defender a little bit there, gives himself a little room when the puck comes out. And Peyton grabs, no mistake there, puts it right on the tape of Darlene. It's up and over the shoulder and into the net.
Sabres win the draw. Here they come again. Asplund down the right side, driving, and the shot is stopped, and the rebound gathered in by Anton Forsberg. Here come the Sabres again. And both teams are going to be flying with speed. It's just a matter of who can keep away from the turnovers and giving away too many chances. That shot off the draw dribbles towards Forsberg, and he held on to that one. Up ahead, Batherson off the right boards. Ottawa working through it. Anderson calmly with that save on Tkachuk coming down the left side. And he blockers that up and out of play. They have 10 different names on their roster than the one that started last season. So yeah, there's been quite a bit of change in Ottawa. Batherson with a backhand towards the net. Quite a credit to Craig Anderson to be still playing at this level, that stage, and wishing he was 10 years younger with this group, as he said earlier on, as he makes a great stop from the shot that was deflected from the shot off Hamonic from the high line there. 25 seconds to go in the first penalty to Ilya Lyubushkin of the Sabres. Far circle shot. Anderson will have to be, as they say, the best penalty killer for the next 20 seconds or more, and he was there. They just let the puck slide. Here comes Middlestat, fresh legs into the Ottawa zone. Middlestat makes a move. Backhand, far post, rebound in front. Oh, that's blocked. Tuck gains the line, cuts outside on Zoom, fires one right on. Rebound for a heartbeat. But Forsberg covered up long enough for the referee to stop play. Lost it. Now another breakaway attempt, and it's Stützle again on his own. Stützle stopped by Anderson, who gets a piece. And Thompson trying to get to the loose puck, but Olofsson does. He clears it out to center, and the captain did it here.
Yeah, here's Stützle. He's going to get a breakaway right here. Just chips it past Lyubushkin. This is going down one-on-one with Craig Anderson.
Down to the goal line, looking to play it out for Krebs, left side. Olofsson to the far circle, but the shot from Cousins with Kyle Oposo in front of the net is gloved by Forsberg. Krebs. Now here it is. Cousins. Olofsson winds up and lets it rip, and Forsberg says, I know you're there, and he makes the glove save. So the penalty to Shabbat is over. We're 29 seconds left in the period. Ottawa's got a pretty lengthy power play here. Shabbat holds it to the front of the net. Anderson reaching out for it. Posts it to the corner. Shabbat keeps it. With 6 seconds to go in the period, why not push it? Girgensons fires one on. There's a rebound in front. And unable to get to it was Rasmus Asplund as time runs out on the clock.
Once again, another nice job here killing penalties. One took each period. Now let's see who can step up. And both teams, they're young, as we talked about. They need to learn how to win hockey games, and we'll see which one can figure it out.
Comes back to Zub at the line, trying to feed that one down. Is picked off. Quinn will start the rush back the other way. Quinn on a 2-on-1. Oh, he almost made the move. Now it's off the left side wall, and Skinner leaves it at the line for Thompson. He's forced down to the corner right side, and a pad save made there by Forsberg. Senators gain the line. Up top, shot stopped by Anderson. The rebound is there in front of the net, but Skinner will come away with it. With Cousins on that play. Now he's going to go to the Buffalo bench. Sabres gain entry. Krebs for Cousins. What a move. Plays it back to the line. Shot taken by Darlene. Stopped by Forsberg. And carries to the blue line. And then turns it over to 2-on-1. Stützle with the tip to Chuck. Stopped by Anderson. It went off the side of the net. Anderson might have got a stick on it down here at the near post. Krebs trying to feed that one through. Brandstrom intercepts. Brandstrom gets it back again. In the Buffalo zone with a shot up high on Anderson, who made the save. 8 minutes gone here in the third period. Ottawa with a shot onto Anderson, who makes the save, and a lot of yapping going on the benches. That's blocked away by Forsberg. Sabres keeping it at the line. Lyubushkin up top, Darlene. One-timer, and that one ripped wide of the goal, picked up by Asplund. Asplund onto the wall. Paterka sends it across. Oh, and right in front is Forsberg, got across to that far side. Point kept in by Buffalo. Sabres trying to get traffic to the net. Forsberg sees that one all the way and holds on. And we have 6:18 to go.
Hopefully they were able to stay up long enough to watch the end here.
Yeah, well, Jack will. We often think the same about yourself, my friend. Here's a shot from the point, stopped by far board shot, stopped by Anderson again. One sent to the net, traffic in front. Anderson's going to cover up, and a nice little bit of physical play on the side of the net that time by Samuelson to make sure there are no second or third chances. Looking for a first win with the new look. Senators keep it in. That's an easy blocker save, and it's DeBrincat. Sends it through traffic. Third period. Tucked down the right side with a shot. Forsberg the save, and the rebound is here, but the Senators able to get on it. And patience by Norris in the corner. Plays it back to Shabbat. That is turned over, and here's a chance, a breakaway. Anderson's got to do it again, and he does! He pleads for a call. Back to the line. Yoki Harju with a shot. That was off the glove of Forsberg and fell at the side of the goal. Peterka. Buffalo changing. There's a shot. Patted away by Forsberg off the stick. Sanderson now played ahead. Stützle gains the line. Ottawa's goaltender has gone to the bench. Anderson with a save. Loose puck in front. He's knocked into the net. Sabres have it with the empty net. Can't clear it out. Playing with the extra attacker. Zub up top. Watched there by Krebs. Krebs with the stick. Zub sends it to the net. Anderson sprawling makes a save with the far post. Energy-filled affair between these two teams. Senators come back. Stützle gains the line. Loses the puck at the blue line. Tuck helped break it up. Shabbat turns it over to Victor Olofsson. Empty net, score!
And then go to the other end right here. This is what it's going to lead to. The Sabres 2-goal lead here in the dying seconds.
Ottawa's emptied the net again. Shabbat with a shot that doesn't get through. Net is empty here as Olofsson again with another chance. Scores! Back-to-back empty netters for the TKO of the Ottawa Senators on night number 1.
Take that shot and make it. Look at him right here. He's just waiting for things to open up. As soon as he gets under a little bit of pressure by Norris.
Looks up and says, the goaltender's back. Come on. Sends a pass across. Girgensons with a shot, and that one is stopped. The Buffalo Sabres win the season opener.
Yeah, there's nothing like your first game. He's getting the opening draw. Friends and family are here. What a night for him.
That it will be. And when the captain of the Stars, Jamie Benn, says he'd like to play with him, you know that you've got a hockey player here on your hands.
Hopefully a little bit more offense. I think that's what they're looking for, trying to create more opportunities and goals.
Right in front, Ottinger with the save. Michael Grantler, there's the second attempt. He pokes it away with his stick. It's still loose. Alexander Carey can't handle it. And Mason Marchment working this one out. He's in alone. Marchment takes a shot. He scores! Marchment, the new acquisition as a Star, and it's 1-0.
That signing pays off right away. What a toe drag early on. Yossi freezes Saros, goes over the blocker. And what a start here for Marchment with a new team. Nothing settles you down more than scoring that goal early with the new team. You see him come in off the bar in the back of the net. Yeah, Marchment had 18 goals last year in 54 games played, so that's a good start for him. 47 points in only 54 games. 45 of those points came even strength.
Kiviranta with a shot up high. Saros with the save. Very quickly at center ice. It'll be pushed right back in. Rope Hintz with a shot, and Saros gloves it down. Just over 6 minutes gone here in the first period. 1-0 Dallas off a goal by Mason Marchment. They're right in front. Shot, and Ottinger with the save.
By Ottinger, Forsberg's looking up at the Jumbotron trying to figure out what happened. As they enter the zone here, Echo passes it over. Duchesne with a nice little backhand sauce one-timer.
Minute 15 left on the power play. Here's Suter. On the stick, Johnson now back in front. Stars with the save, and they score. Once again, it's Mason Marchment for his second of the game. It's a power play marker, and the Stars are up 2-0.
And as I said earlier, the timing was off the power play a little bit. And as you said, they go down low. Sagan pops, great shot. Lundqvist doesn't shoot that puck. He has the wherewithal, pass it over to Marchment. And I'll tell you what, Marchment, you'll take those all day. Those are gifts. 2 goals for Marchment in his first game as a Dallas Star.
Gary taking a look over his shoulder as he's feeling some pressure. Puck still in the zone. Now it's at the line. Miller, long shot, side of the net, right in front. Kiviranta, but Saros with the save. Now here's Faxta. Throws it in front, coming down on Saros. Had to be sharp once again. Here's Miller. He just fires it. The puck will ricochet all the way out to the Stars' end. Dying seconds, and Heiskanen will hold on. The first player to debut with the team and score 2 goals since Jaromir Jagr did it with Dallas back in 2013. So off the draw, it's collected by Yoshi, who puts this one up to center ice. It's collected by Tolvanen, takes the long shot, Ottinger kick save. Now right out in front for Niederreiter on the backhand, puck is loose, Ottinger with another save, and they'll get the clear.
Preds with a couple good chances here. It started off the faceoff, they blew the zone, and all of a sudden they come in. Good shot there by Ottinger, but good rebound control as well. As this puck comes back in front of the net, you can see how square he is to the shot. Good opportunity, as you can see him come across, watch him get down in that butterfly. You know, Niederreiter with an opportunity.
The Marchment has it, and here comes numbers back for Dallas the other way. Delandra puts it down below the goal line. Sakes cut it right in front, and Saros forced to be sharp as Ty Dellandrea was crashing in on him.
Good chance there. It all starts with Sagan and his second effort there. You can see he lifts the stick there, puts it in front of the net. Dellandrea with an opportunity, but Saros makes the save.
Puck cleared back in the Predators' zone, and McDonough's on it, gives it away. There's a quick shot by Guriana, but it's turned aside.
As you can see, he goes to grab it, puck's on the edge. Now it's bouncing. He sees Ben in his back. He can't get it.
Duchesne wins it up top to McDonough. He takes a few steps, waits, pulls the trigger at the side, rebound in front, but the Stars clear it away.
It's a good opportunity here. As you can see, McDonough, watch, he pauses and he just shoots it in there. Goes off his shin pad, but Ottinger's right there to kick it out and make a big save. But that's a great play by McDonough. He doesn't need to take the big windup. Just get the puck to the net like I was.
Heiskanen will send it ahead, gets it up to center line. In is Pavelski, sends it across, in alone, but it's turned aside. As Rope Hintz with a great opportunity. Here's Ben, sends it across, looking for Hintz again, but Ekholm gets a stick on it.
Great pass to Hintz, but he ends up hitting the bar. He beats Saros, but hits the bar. But look at this pass. What a pass coming in. Hintz beats Saros. Saros doesn't even know where it is. Goes off of the bar. Pavelski with a great pass. Hintz in all alone.
Heiskanen. Back to Hintz. Sends it across. Jason Robertson in tight, but Saros with the save.
It's a mandatory review that Mason Marchment needs to go back and have concussion protocol to make sure everything's okay, and that's in place to protect the players.
There's a quick shot, saved by Saros. Lundqvist taking a look up ice. He'll send it ahead for Ben. Going cross. Here's Hintz. Hintz in alone. Hintz with the backhand, and Saros with the save. Pavelski dishes it off. There's a long shot. Turned a bit of a post as it came off the stick of Heiskanen. And back to Miller. Miller with space, moves in. Pavelski's got it in his skates, and the loose puck in front. Hintz tries to get the shot off, and they score! Courtesy of Joe Pavelski, it's his first of the season, and the Stars are up 3-0.
Rope Hintz ends up with this puck in the slot as they go D to D. Miller walks in, look at all the time and space he has, pushes it to Pavelski. That puck's loose. Hintz has it as he tries to shoot. Looks like he's shooting that puck. It rolls off his stick, and Joe Pavelski finds himself in the right spot, all by himself, back door. That's an empty net, but that all started with a turnover in the neutral zone, and then Dallas attack.
The assist going to Hintz and Miller. That's a bit of a backbreaker coming so late in the period, but here's the Predators. They spin it on net, doesn't get through.
Sometimes you don't know what's better for yourself, and he got checked out. He's good to go, and that's good news for the Dallas Stars.
Let's see if the Predators are good to go here. We mentioned it off the top of this game. They started the season over in Europe, and so here we go. Stars now on the power play, 1 for 3, right in front to Robinson on the backhand. Saros will hold on.
speed as you can see him come across. Pavelski just posts up. Nice little pass between the D-men.
Stars working into the Predator zone. Looking to get something established here. Now, Suter sends it down low, waiting for the shot. There it is! And he scores! Wyatt Johnson. With his first NHL goal at just 19 years of age. So the Predators definitely need to look to get something going here. Almost 5 minutes gone in the third period. Tolvanen with a long shot, and it's in the net.
Ottinger doesn't know that he's coming across. He loses sight of the puck, and Johnson gets a tip on it, but it all starts with a forecheck. Puck to the point. You can see him move across there.
Predators have found their way on the board, courtesy of Ryan Johansson, but they still trail by 3 to this Dallas Stars team. There's Robertson, sends it in front, looking for the redirect by Pavelski. His top line is out there. Long shot from the point, and it looked to ricochet off the post. And it's Yanni Hakanpää's third penalty tonight.
Yeah, when you're that forward in front of the net, there's nothing worse than getting cross-checked from behind as the point shots come.
Ottinger earning the new paycheck from the new contract. Loose puck, Miller will just hold on to that. And there you have it, 60 minutes in the books from Bridgestone Arena.